That said, let's get to our next management. HDB Financial Services, that's in focus because Mr. Arijit Basu resigned as the non-executive independent director and chairman with immediate effect. He cites conflicts of interest as the reason to step down from the board. To discuss this, give some kind of a surety and clarity with regard to why the step was taken, we have Mr. Jaykumar Shah, the CFO of HDB Financial Services, who joins in. Hi, Mr. Shah. Good morning. Good to see you in. And, sometimes investors get a little bit rattled when someone at the top, moves on. You've given the reasons are out in the letter that you'll have put out. But, give us some clarity. Why did this take place? And are the investors will be looking for some reassurance? So go ahead.
Sure. So firstly, let me, take a few seconds to just thank Mr. Basu. I think he's been our chairman for 5 years. He joined same time as me almost 5 years ago. Has given us absolutely invaluable advice, stellar guidance, and also took us through the IPO that we did earlier, middle of last year. I think as he mentioned, his term was coming to an end in a couple of months. He's looked at what potential options come his way. Mr. Basu in his letter has mentioned that he has a certain opportunity coming through as, in a bank where his name has been put forth. As you would think, we work with all the large banks in the country. And, given the kind of related party transactions that come up, scrutiny that comes up, Mr. Basu, again, coming from the HDFC group, felt from a governance standpoint, it's best that he takes a step back and does not have any questions raised. So that's the conflict that he potentially referred to. I think from a company point of view, we've absolutely had a great relationship with Mr. Basu. Mr. Basu also has acknowledged in his letter that the governance standards that the company has held has been very high. So that's how I would put it, not to read more than that.
Jaykumar, hi, this is Rima here. So when will the company appoint a new non-executive independent director and chairperson of the board? Have you identified anyone since anyway his term was coming to an end?
So we are in the process. As I mentioned, we're part of the HDFC Bank group. I think the group goes through a very detailed process. We will work with our parent to make sure, we have a chairman in place soon.
Okay.
Any timeline?
No specific.
And have you identified candidates?
If you look at our board, we have 6 independent directors. So it's a very well, how do I say, a very illustrious board that we have of, eminent dignitaries. So I'm sure, with that board, we'll be able to function very smoothly in times to come.
Okay.
At the same time, the bank will, appoint a chairman.
Just some clarity. It'll be the replacement will be from within, or it has to be, from outside.
We have both options open. I think we'll work with the bank to do the needful. As I mentioned, with the parent, with us, and strategy is very clearly laid out. Okay. From a smooth functioning of the company, there wouldn't be any, challenges as such.
Okay, all right. Since we have you with us, Mr. Shah, just wind this down with how things look going ahead. I think you'll be looking to outgrow the industry. So just give us some clarity on that. And there has been some various segments of stress, right? Do you think the stress is receding right now? Your reading of the situation. Please go ahead. Growth as well as stress in the system.
So from a growth point of view, as we've called out in our public calls also today, we look at nominal GDP and a growth over and above that. And we're fairly confident at this stage over the coming years that we will work towards that growth targets. Right. In terms of stress, there has been some stress in the past few quarters. Stress is receding, and it's visible through the numbers as well that we should be able to march forward well going forward.
Right. Mr. Shah, hi, morning. We have we had Ashok Leland with us this morning, right? We played out portions of an interview, and he said, well, for commercial vehicles, he said it's likely to be a great year. Now, your exposure to commercial vehicles is not small. I mean, it's, I think, significant, right? 40% is asset financing. CVs make a large part of it. Do you resonate with that view? And any thoughts specifically on that segment?
So Prashant, the way I would look at it is we're very optimistic, but at the same time cautiously optimistic. Today things change by the day. It's important that we, push hard and at the same time be resilient to the same. So that's the focus for us. I think Q4 has always been good for us as a company and the industry. And as we march into FY27, I think the focus will be to continue on that pace with the right asset quality as well.
Right. Okay. But relatively the pace is picking up for CVs, right? You'd give us that much?
Correct. That's correct.
Got that. We'll leave it there.
And quality is also improving.
Asset quality is
both
also
fronts
improving.
is good.
Yeah. That's the feedback we get from elsewhere as well. But thanks for confirming it. Appreciate it. Good luck. And thank you for joining us for this short call and explaining what's of course why Mr. Basu has stepped away. Another opportunity, basically. 711 is where HDB is at.